Logical Zay. It's always more than one way to think about anything. King and queens, I hope everybody's doing good, doing great, taking care of your health. Stand to yourself, man. We got a video by Hello Yazin Extras. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. Before you go subscribe to his channel, make sure you subscribe to mine. Remember, a slow grind is better than no grind. Pop your ish in the comments section. I will be checking. Just keep it respectful, no disrespect. All right, let's get into this video, man. The most embarrassing 24 hours in streaming history.
This has gotta be the worst 36-hour run we've seen in streaming, because this guy Deen the Great, not only does he get Earth, Wind, and Fire smacked out of him by 300-pound giant Larry Wheels, but then after that,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not buying it. Say what you want to say. It just be too many plays going on the internet. It's too much choreographed, staged, you know what I mean, scripted acting going on the internet. I'm not buying that. I'm not gonna lie.
Before that, he gets spun around, ring around the rosy, which is really just fun content. But when you put those things together on social media, it doesn't look that great. And then he catches a brutal elbow from another giant. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
You do know who I am. I don't know why you lying. So don't act like you don't know me.
No, I don't know you.
You definitely know me.
Nice to meet you, though.
Yeah, I just don't be lying because girls around and You definitely know me, bro. Not even on some disrespectful.
Does that even sound believable? Does this conversation even sound like something that would really take place? Where would that come from? Why out of nowhere he walked to somebody, oh, you know me, you remember me. I don't act like that because girls around. What are y'all, 12, 13? If y'all are buying this, y'all are crazy. I'm telling y'all, this is not real at all. And I slowed it down too. If y'all go find this clip, because I'm sure he's not going to show it because of YouTube policies and restrictions and stuff like that. But if you go and slow this video, I literally did it. I screen recorded, slowed the video down. It looked like he threw one of them WWE elbows. And Deen so happened to, man, I'm just not, I don't know. Y'all can believe it if y'all want to.
But don't like your attitude. Don't like your.
I don't like you at all, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Straight up. Yeah. Straight up.
What?
I said straight up.
Are you the guy that got slapped on video?
I did, but I'll slap the shit out you, though.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to show you the inside of the house.
I'll make you another clip. Don't do that.
Seriously?
Don't do that.
And you didn't tell me this, supposedly he's an old fighter, right? He's been in the UFC. He's retired. So you mean to tell me his hands are registered, or maybe they used to be, I don't know, whatever. I don't know how that works. He hasn't mastered the ability of keeping his composure with this small encounter. So this small encounter right here just made him go, I'm going to slap this guy. I'm going to punch this guy, whatever. I'm going to put my hands on him. I'm willing to get sued. I'm risking the opportunity of somebody filing a lawsuit against me. Y'all are buying. I can't believe.
All right. Come on, cuz. Come on. Nah. Come on.
Then he goes back in there. Y'all got to go watch this on X or Instagram or go on TikTok. So he goes back in there. The guy back is towards Deen. Deen walks up to him. Deen, he be boxing. He be throwing hands or whatever. Not or whatever, but he be boxing on YouTube and stuff like that. I think he was on one of Eden Ross fight cards, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. Sorry. Correct me in the comments. But yeah, so he goes in there and Deen starts swinging on him. Why was that not captured? Why was the cameraman slacking on that part? You mean to tell me your cameraman didn't catch you in action getting get back? All right.
Deen, chill.
Man, cut. He was sneak me.
Deen, chill out.
So this was a party. It was on a Tuesday because it's Taco Tuesday. That's what Rampage Jackson runs. He has a party, has a bunch of people coming there, and he tried to repair the relationship between Deen the Great and Larry Wheels because Deen the Great was moving mad. He was crazy. Like there was high levels of disrespect towards Larry Wheels' wife and on camera. So yeah, it's brutal. Even Rampage Jackson told him like, listen, you're my mans, but yo, that guy, if he picked you up and slammed you on the ground, you would have deserved it. So he tries to repair that. And then Deen the Great runs into this guy at the party and he tries trolling him. This guy Tiki, who was a former UFC fighter, but he's more of a manager now, kind of business role. Keep in mind, this guy did not get KO'd. He got hit with an elbow. That's how you know this guy is really experienced, because he's like, man, I'm not going to risk breaking my hand. Nothing.
And you mean to tell me this elbow didn't do massive damage to Deen's face? Deen had no scratch. He had no damage, cut, split, nut. Deen a little guy. This dude gotta be, I don't know, gotta be at least 200-300. I ain't gonna say 3. That's a reach, but he gotta be 200 something pounds. And he threw an elbow sharp. Man,
nothing like that. Just brutal. Deen the Great gets right up. So that's how you know this guy's got so much fight experience. And he is a good fighter on at least like Misfits card and stuff like that, which we're going to get into a little bit later. But I don't know if Deen the Great knows what he's doing, if he's intentionally doing this, if he's getting drunk and this is just what comes out, because he is quite disrespectful. So let's just look a little bit into Deen the Great's past and history, because I know he's getting exposed to a lot of new people right now. But if we're talking about smacks, right, like there's smacks and elbows, people are just saying he got smacked twice. Well, we got to give some credit, because Deen the Great handed a smack out himself to a man that is his own size, which is Adam Saleh, another YouTuber. And this happened at an Aiden Ross event. So I'm going to play you guys that clip. And this is just from last year.
Hey, what's happening?
So Deen the Great, he smacks Adam Saleh. Adam Saleh is also a boxer. He's boxed since I believe he was a teenager. Took long breaks in between when he went into YouTube. And I think he got into legal trouble at one point in time when he got into a fight. And when your hands are registered as weapons, so that kind of interrupted, I think, his amateur to potential like pro career. But this turned into a scrap at that same event, which I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
All right, let's go. Let's go that way. You soft. Sucker punch is soft. Yo, I'm part of. Hey, all right, who is that? I got to fight. I got him. We get it.
Y'all gotta wait to Friday.
I'm not going to hit him. Yo, you put. How you hit me and run? You hit me and run. You hit me and run. Yo, you soft. You hit like a.
Now the crazy part is this is.
I'm gonna cut this short. I'm gonna say, and I'm not gonna stop the video. I'm just saying, I wanted to say this. Deen is a nice fighter. Deen has good defense. He has good offense, but I think he lacks power. Not only just because of this slap, but because I've watched him in fights before. And maybe it's because of the gloves are extremely padded. I have no idea. I don't know the ounces of the glove, but I don't think he has that power that he needs. I think he should work on his power. Other than that, Deen is definitely not a bad fighter at all.
May 2025.
But he is short too at the same time.
He slaps Adam Saleh. There's this back and forth that goes on between them. And then what's the craziest thing to me is that I was like, yo, aren't these guys cool? Yeah, they are. I'm going to play you guys a clip of them from 2023.
See, here we go. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not believing in none of this stuff. They be cool behind cameras. I'm just, man, maybe, hey, do y'all believe this stuff is staged, or do y'all believe this stuff is actually authentically issues with each other? Like, these people really got problems.
When they were boys and they were praying at a mosque together in the UK. So these guys are so cool that they're in a different country together and they're kicking it and they're filming it. So I don't know what happened between that and now, to be honest. And another example is the most recent fight that Deen the Great had on, I think it was Misfits. He had a fight with this guy, Amato Vargas, and there was some wild, disrespectful levels of trash talk against Amato Vargas in the lead up to the fight. So I'm gonna play you guys a clip of that right now.
I'm back to take over the Vargas dynasty. They really got no dynasty. This fake. The family full of frauds. You dig what I'm saying? The daddy got his ass whooped throughout his career. You dig what I'm saying? He said he fought 5 world champions. I did my research. You lost 4 out of 5. That's a failing grade, my boy. Hey, mama, stay out of this. This ain't got nothing to do with you. That's a fair warning. Stay out of this. Go and make a quesadilla, you fat. Shut up.
Shut the up.
Go make me a quesadilla. You in Dubai.
You.
Go to the kitchen.
Shut the
Shut
up.
You.
All right, so fair is fair, wrong is wrong, right is right. Now, if it was a Mexican or a white person that said to your black mama, go make some chicken, go eat some watermelon, right? All of these things that they associate with, you know, them saying racial things, with them tying that to black people, right? Because everybody loves water and chicken. But y'all know what y'all are familiar with, you know, people saying stuff like that in regards of trying to disrespect black people. But if that was the case, you would be highly upset. They would be getting called racist. Now that Mexican racist, that white person racist. So with you saying that, that's racist, brother. And I love quesadillas. So ain't nothing wrong with her cooking quesadillas.
You can't fight for your son. You can't fight for your son. I'm gonna steal the Vargas dynasty, turn that bitch into the Deen dynasty.
Let him talk.
You dig what I'm saying?
Let him talk and I'll talk.
Hey, let your brother get
And this is why they be calling us monkeys and you know, all the stuff they be saying. They don't like us. But it is what it is.
some shine. Y'all be trying to take clout taste. Y'all here for clout.
Deen, you gotta stop talking.
Y'all not here for the fight. Y'all here to
Hey, you fighting me?
brother shine.
Quit talking about my family. You fighting me?
Let your brother get some views, man.
So yeah, this gets kind of crazy. Like he's talking about the guy's dad, he's talking about the guy's mom, but everyone else is looking at it like, yo, listen, this is, even me, I'm looking at it like, yo, this is great promotion. This is great trash talk. It's, yeah.
And I think Deen has caught on that drama sells. You know what I mean? Trying to be the nice guy on the internet, a lot of respect. People don't fool with it. You don't get clicks and views like that. So now he going for the wow factor. Now he feel like, all right, I can disrespect, I can slap people, I can do all of this stuff. But you have to realize there's consequences and repercussions behind it. Because if this stuff is not staged and you end up playing with the right, wrong person, yes, I said that correctly. You play with the right, wrong person, it may not just end with a, oh, I'll catch you when I... It may just go left right then and there. They might just black out on you. So you got to be careful and cautious with chasing this quote unquote clout with the negative connotation. You know what I mean? It's like you got to be careful with that because everybody not going to play with you, bro. You can play with these people, you know, only so far, but you talking about people's moms and all of that. And yeah, you got to watch it. You got to watch how you got dang maneuvering, brother. And then sometimes too, this could be your downfall. As much as you getting attention now, bro, you could be here today and gone tomorrow. Y'all know how the internet is.
Does it go overboard? Sure, if it were our mans, but Amato Vargas or whoever Deen the Great's opponent isn't our homie, isn't our family member. So we're just looking at it as pure entertainment. And what happened in that fight? Well, Amato Vargas ended up winning the fight. And this was his post-victory speech, which I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
And this is what it's about. It's a
That boy Andrew Tate up there looking like a beat up egg. He's up there looking like a potato that got punched. He's looking like a punching bag from 1834 that somebody's trying to use today that's been getting punched on for all them years. Y'all calculated. He popped all of that. Top G, top G.
about showing class. It's about showing how you were raised, and you know, I had to shut that clown up. He was talking about my mother, talking about my father, and it was personal. So at the end of the day, if you would have came as a man and said, I apologize as a man, I would have respected him, and I would have said, I forgive you. But he did it, and he kept being arrogant, so I said what I said.
So Amato Vargas, he felt really disrespected. And even after that, on an IG Live, Deen the Great would get on, and he would wild out a little bit.
Dirty ass, ain't no better fighter than me. He ain't no better boxer than me, neither. He ain't got better skills than me, none of that. Like I said, my drip better, my bigger. All that was real shit I said. You know what I'm saying? I stand on that. But at the end of the day...
All right, bro. You getting a little corny, bro. At some point, you got to be mature, brother. If he wasn't a better fighter than you, you would have won. Every dog has his day. And some dogs end up going out like Mayweather. Yeah. Some dogs end up going out like the greats. You know what I mean? Everybody can't, and not to take away from anybody that lost a fight, but I'm just saying sometimes you're going to lose. But how do you learn from that loss? Do you continue to get arrogant? Or do you realize, you know what? I'm touchable. Like I can be knocked out or I can lose and take an L. Learn from that and get better and get greater. Because ain't nothing wrong with selling no fight, but you got to man up and be like, yeah, you know what? I was slacking in this. I wasn't doing this. My feet work. Take your L like a man, bro. You starting to look a little corny, brother. Yeah. Everybody can't be Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be Tank.
And then he said, do you respect the motto? I respect any that get in the ring, bro. You dig what I'm saying? After the fight, I was going to apologize and I was going to shake his hand and all that. He said, yeah. Don't talk about my mom. After the fight, like this got too much estrogen, bro. And I was gonna shake his hand and apologize and say, you know what? At the end of the day, I would never disrespect a mama publicly. You dig what I'm saying? I want to give this time to apologize to.
What? All right, we're about to end this video right here, man. Y'all want to watch the rest of this? Go subscribe to bro channel. Before you go subscribe to his, subscribe to mine. What are you talking about, brother? What you said you wouldn't do, you literally did it. I'm gone. I'm gone. Put me in the ring.